you prepared for the madness today? Did you have your daily dose? I don't think that you're ready. You say you're ready, but I don't think you're ready. We will see, though. How ready are you? Well, hello Mad Ones, and welcome to another episode of Drawing with Mad Mel. I am the Madman himself, and I welcome you to the maddest show on YouTube. Boy, we're going to have ourselves a great show today. I was a little tired last time, I had a lot of stuff going on. But anyways, today, Mad Ones, we're going to have ourselves a wonderful show. So, what are we going to do first? First things first, I want to go on ahead and get this, pulled up. Send this information to you guys. There we go. Share. There we go. Get a nice copy. So I hope everybody's doing well on this wonderful Thursday. I think it's Thursday. Should be Thursday. Yeah, it is Thursday. Anyways, I hope you all are doing well on Thursday. For this Thursday, we have the spinning wheel here. And we have our friend that we haven't seen in a while. Say hello. The man's here. What was that? Oh, he said he wanted to sit in on the show today. So I guess he's going to be in the pocket. This way, the man can see what's going on. As he said, he's been missing out on all the cool stuff we've been doing. Since he's been, dealing with other people in the facility. We try to look spiffy here, try to look professional, right? Anyways, thank you. So, where did we leave off last time? I think we were working on a picture. Yes, we were working on a robbery picture with a bunch of cowboys that were robots. Oh, I hope we are going to enjoy this. The squeaky chair is annoying, I know. I've put in as much as I possibly can. Let me just turn that. There we go. I bumped it like I bumped it before, but I was just trying to get it turned in the right direction. Calm down. They're gonna come. He's antsy. He doesn't see anybody in the chat yet, but you know how he gets. So, got everything set, ready to go. We're gonna get this chat going real quick. Start that. There we go. Then we put this up. I'm going to get some music started here. And once I get the music started, I'm going to throw this up to some other people. And we're going to get some other Mad Ones in here. And then we're going to have ourselves a wonderful show. So we're going to play. We're going to play all. And then we're going to get this soundtrack going. Tell you what we're going to do first. I'm going to exit that out. There we go. I'm going to find something I want to hear. And then we're going to start off the soundtrack with that. There we go. We'll just shuffle it from here. Sit up straight. He's still getting on to me about his body. He designed that little thing with the smiley face. That's all him. So let's go on ahead and get started with this picture here just in a second. Let me throw this to Discord. I got some people that want to watch. So there we go. Alright, so I got that thrown up. Alright, there we go. Throw it up to the mad ones. Hey, how you doing, Demetra? Thank you for showing up. Yeah, we got some funky lights in the back tonight. I found my little thing here. I can speed it up, slow it down. I might change the color here in a minute. Let's change that screen up, though. There we go. Alright, I got you guys all set up here. Here we go. Oh, man, I'm not even on the screen right now. Let me see here. There we are. Cool. Oh, we got some people popping in. Bear with me, mad ones. I gotta get my remote. Let me change up the color scheme back here. Bang, look at that. Look at all that. You want to speed it up a little bit? Oh. Oh, I forgot they're on the same daggone frequency. Look at that swimming in the background. Ain't that pretty? Alright, so where we left off last time, we were working on this cowboy. This robot cowboy. What's up? Oh, he said it's time to spin. Calm down for a second. Hey, chill out. The man's antsy tonight. He's like, I want to talk. I want to have people talk. And I know the chair's squeaky as I don't know what. I can't do much with it. But here's the idea. I want to get done with this, right? And I want to do a quick count and see where we're at with the coloring book, because that coloring book is pretty much almost done. I got everything set up now. So, got everything almost ready for this to be done. Oh boy, this robot's having a terrible time. I forgot about him getting blasted like that. So how's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? You guys doing alright? Oh. Well, first off, let's bring that down. Yeah, there we go. I know that shit was getting kind of loud. There we are. So yeah. The man. Yes, the man's decided to come in today. He said he's antsy. He's ready to spin the wheel. I told him, give me a minute. I just want to just tighten up some stuff, kind of talk, you know, but he's straight to business. What's that? Oh. He just said yes, you know. Just being the normal man. I did get asked, like, what is the man? Well, the man is he's a fictional person. No, he's not a homunculi. Nothing crazy like that. No. There we go. You gotta get that look of a blaster, right? So we're gonna zoom in a little bit on this. I'm gonna drop these. Look at that. Doing great. Thank you for turning down the music. Yeah, it was a little loud. It was a little loud. I wanted to come in strong, but I didn't want to run everybody off. So what I'm doing here, and I guess I'll give some example of what I'm doing, because I've noticed like maybe people want an example of what I'm doing. So I'm using a normal G pen, 16 size, opaqueness all the way up, right? I use 3 layers usually if I'm doing digital work, but in this case, since I'm doing a coloring book, I'm only doing 2 layers, the sketch layer and then the actual finished detail layer. You could do 3 layers if you wanted to, if you are using Clip Studio, but if you choose not to, that works just as well. I don't know how the weather is doing tonight. I hope it's doing well. I don't think it's going to be a mess, but I know it's been raining past couple of days, so if we do get cut off or something like that, just know it is just the weather, not me. Everything on my end is tight. So, but yeah, yeah. So let's see here. We got that. So that's basically what's going on with what I'm doing here. Once I get done with this, we'll probably go back to the new picture. I'll pull it up just to have it for you guys so you know what I'm talking about. Ah, there it is. Mad Studio, right? We'll finish work on this in a bit. But first, we're going to work on this, right? There we go. Oh, we went down to one person. Oh well. Tonight might be a slow night, but that happens sometimes, you know. And plus, people usually drop in about, I don't know, around about 9, 8:39, something like that. So, still early. There we are. I'll put some wires inside of this man, just like there, right? So we're going to do that here in a second. I got this man all messed up. We got his gyro body part there and there, right? Okay, here we go. There, 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 and bang. There we go. That poor guy, he didn't have a chance. He tried though. He was really, really trying. There we go. There we are. I like that. That's pretty good so far. So I'm going to try to get me a better plate for this chair, man. So let me tell you what happened. It's not because of my weight, because it wasn't that, it was a defect. So most of you guys may or may not know that if you have a normal chair, when you push the bar in, it locks it in place, right? Well, there's a metal mechanism that looks like a little shelf, okay? It's about that long, right? About that large. And it's very thin, okay? So it sits in there, so when you pull the bar, it pulls it back. And then when you push it forward to lock it in place, it pushes forward and locks it in place as it pushes up against the metal. My favorite chair, that sucker decided to break. I don't know what was wrong with it, but I am not the weight requirement for it. I'm under the weight requirement or max load for it, and it broke. But I'm not surprised. I mean, anything that's made can break, so you know. But yeah, it sucked because now this chair, old tried and true, is squeaky. And yes, I've added as much WD-40 as you possibly can without making an absolute mess. And there isn't anything that can be done with it. It's just an old squeaky chair, and it's not even that old. It's about, I'll say probably about 4 years. Yeah, so let's see, I can see you morphing again with your art. Yeah, a little bit. I'm taking my time, trying something different. It's something different. That's really what I'm doing. A lot of what I do is usually just try different things. I'll take a look at some of the stuff that I've done, and I'm always sketching. I got a little sketchbook I carry with me, and I doodle. And then when I doodle in there, I'm like, oh, okay. And then that's when I get here, and then I finalize what I was trying to put together, right? So I think this is neat. Yeah, there we go. There we are. Oh boy. Oh man. There we are. So there, we just put a little scriggle there. That's kind of the fire coming out of the thrusters. You know, since these are bots and everything. So there we go. Oh, what is this? I hope it doesn't suck and I have to change it because I'm really where I need to be right now with this. I don't want this making it. There we go. Bang. Look at that. There we are. Wow. So yeah, I made it a little aerodynamic, you know. Has a little vents in it. Guess I'm not catching a lot of attention tonight. That's okay. Some nights are slower than others. Usually it picks up later. I get antsy because I get excited. Get excited to have the mad ones come on. It's always fun. Or new people watching, you know. Boom. So I think it's time for us to, well, we'll get some more people in here. We might do the spin. But yet again, that timer is always off. The viewer thing is always off, so I don't trust that thing. There may be more people than just... It says there's only one person watching right now, but even if that's the case, that's still cool. We're still having a good time. Oh man, look at that explosion. Right? Oh, that poor guy. Lots of outside activities during the summer. Yeah, summer's going to be a little bit slower. I know. There's a lot of people outside. It's been too daggum hot. I wanted to go outside and paint. Going outside and painting would be great, but you know, it's just really freaking hot, and you know, maybe I might later. This fall I definitely will be outside, but I got all those venues I want to be doing too, so Yeah, so Middle Tennessee area, I'm trying my best to get some, there's some art festivals going to be going on. Trying to get myself in those. I think there's one coming up in my hometown, so I will be there, or trying to be there, put it that way. But, do something different for the summer, right? Be out and, it'll be fun. But, yeah, there's so much to do right now, especially with it being summer and, some people want to go. Like, I'm going to be taking a trip soon. Me and the Duchess are going to be taking a trip in a little while. But, I will tell when that happens, But, I'll just take a little vacation. Little something. Oh, what's my phone? Oh, great. My phone's acting silly. What does it want? It always does this. Excuse me for a second. What in the world does it want with me? Oh. That's unfortunate. What in the world is happening here? There we go. Stupid sensor in my arm. It's dumb. Yeah, I have to check my blood sugar if you're wondering what the hell I was doing. Unfortunately, steroids caused me to become a diabetic. Ain't that something? Baby. Every time I hear this song, it's like being back at the club. I do miss going out to the club. I just don't like the environment and the vibe of what's going on outside right now. You got to be careful with people. People out here being crazy. But that's not the focus of tonight's conversation, though. Because, you know why? If we got 3 people, and you know what that means? That means it's time to spin to win. Ooh, here we go. What is that? Oh, he said ready. What are we going to talk about today before I start going? Because we didn't get to go. Oh, here we go. The question is gravy or no gravy? Which one do you prefer, gravy or no gravy on your food? We'll say biscuits to play safe. Biscuits, regular old-fashioned biscuits, right? He said he wants to sit down here and watch. Okay, there we go. The man's over here. He's sitting by. Oh, okay. So he's sitting right here. There we go. He said he wants to sit there and watch what's going on. Fine. Maybe I'm moving around too much for him. I like gravy. I do. I know I'm weird for it. Some people think I'm strange for liking country gravy. I do. And it was a my habit of enjoying it came from I used to not like it, but then there was a barrel I used to work at that sold crackers, right? And yes, gravy. Yeah, gravy's not bad, But yeah, we were there and doing that, and that was something that was just easy for the lunch. Everybody you had to put in your order. A little secret to that place. I don't know if they do this anymore, but you couldn't get your food ever hot, really, if you worked there at that place. And the reason being is because, of course, they would have a lot of stuff going on. Oh, you don't like... Of course, it's the Duchess, the Mad Duchess, does not like gravy. I understand. I understand that. I know. But yeah, that place, you couldn't get your food hot. So the only thing I kind of figured out, a little life hack at that time, I was like, well, if I just get biscuits, they always have hot biscuits, and the gravy has to stay hot because they can't serve it if it's not. Fine, I'll just eat biscuits and gravy because I know it's actually hot. And boom, there it goes. The easiest way to form a habit. It was quick and easy, and I was moving around, so I mean, it wasn't like the quote carbs. The carbs were bothering me too badly because, you know, I was walking a lot, and at the time that was a stressful time in my life, so I wasn't eating a lot either. So, you know, there's little things that can you know, can help contribute to extremely quick weight loss. Stress is one of them. But yeah, at that time, that's when I found out that little hack, and then from there on, I just, you know, I started enjoying it. But yeah, cool. So we have, the Duchess definitely doesn't like gravy, but me and Dimitri definitely do, and I know there's probably some of you out there that may like it as well. But we're going to spin it again. We'll find something good to talk about. What do we have? Oh. Okay. So last week, and I don't know, we don't have that many people. I'll ask you guys that are here, and I know it says one person, but I don't know. That thing is so broken that I don't even understand. I can't get it to work right. Or maybe it is right. Who cares? Anyways, I'll ask this. Since we landed on PlayStation or Xbox, stress is hard on the body. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Stress is very hard on the body. The human body is not designed to deal with the extreme amounts of stress. You see, doing so causes great distress on the body, and it causes a lot of other things. But, you know, I don't want this platform to get put into that category, but, you know, if you know, you know. You know, the human body is not designed for that. Yes, you can work at your craft or whatever you're supposed to do, whatever that your path is. That's where you're supposed to go. But, you know, there are certain people who exploit hard work with, you know, bad treatment, and then people get stuck and things. But I digress. There's more than one person here. Well, yes, I can see that. You know, I'm happy that you guys are here. This is actually looking pretty good. I like this. Now, since we got the line work down here, so you got the blaster there. Now we're gonna, yeah. So that makes sense. He takes 2 shots, misses, and then we're gonna do the building, right? But before I do that, let me see if I have the. Do I have that tool? Hey. Now, some people are missing the party. But there are people out there doing stuff, you know. Hey, can't blame people being out. I know I did back in the day. I mean, doing stuff in the summer isn't too bad, but man, it's just too hot. I like this song, yeah. Yeah, I did too. When I heard this, I'm like, okay, yeah. I gotta get that. That's gotta be a thing. Yeah. Oh, there we go. There we go. So we got that. There we go. I like this song a lot. Yeah. Hey, that was dope. Oh, I guess I should pin the tip up if anybody wants to be generous. See if I can put two tips. Let me see if I can pin two things. Why not? Why not, right? Why not try? Just try it. Let's see. Let's see. I can be a silly person and put two things up, right? Right? Let me see. Don't know till you try, right? There we go. There's that. Look at this. We're gonna copy and then we're gonna paste this. So what I'm throwing up here, like I did last stream, if anybody wants to be kind enough and want to tip the Madman, it helps the facility out and the materials to make this stream what it is. Hey, what's up, Sean? How you doing? Welcome. Yes, about to throw some stuff up here. Going to see if these things pop up. Going to see if they pop up. See if I can do two at the same time. Because I was checking this out earlier. Let's see what's happening here. Let's see if I can pin that. I can pin it. Yeah. Okay. And then what about the next one? Can I pin the next one? No, not that. Not that lovely. Come here. Where is it? Oh, that's it. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Can I do it? And if it's too much, I'll take it down. Just be like, yeah, it's too much, Mel. It's too much. There. And then this, right? What I'm about to throw here, that's the link to the store. Alright. Bang. Right? And that's the link to the store. And what if you gonna let me do that too? You're gonna replace pin message. Oh. Okay. That's how that works. Huh. Okay. So I can only do one at a time. Oh, you clever bastard. You're not gonna let me plug too hard. I was having a panic attack earlier. Whoa, kid, what happened? That ain't good. What happened? What went on there? You under stress, Sean? Now keep in mind, I don't mind talking, and you can talk about as much as you feel comfortable, but remember, we are on a live stream, bud, so you talk about what you're comfortable with. I ain't gonna make you talk about too much, but you know, I hope you're doing better. I hope that it's not that bad now, and whatever was causing it, I hope that got resolved. Because that's never good to have a panic attack. I know panic attacks can make you feel like you're having a heart attack, man, and that's never good. Nobody ever wants to feel like that. That's a terrible feeling. But a little bit A little bit what? You want to talk about a little bit or what was a little bit, if you don't mind explaining just a little more to me. So cuz I don't want to misunderstand anything with the conversation. There we go. Alright. So, the next thing I want to do is I want to make a bow around and make that bow. So, I'm going to try to make this look like a deck, right? But I need it to come as far as here. There. To give it the illusion that's a deck. Bang. Right there, right? And then we will do this right here. And then we'll bring that out. There we go. Well, Sean, I hope that whatever was bothering you is resolved now. You know, because that's not good. Was this earlier today? I don't know if anybody here has had a panic attack, any of the mad ones, but if you ever had one, it's never a good feeling. It's terrible. I don't know if I've ever had a panic attack. I've been around people who have had panic attacks, and it's never been a pretty sight. I've never experienced anyone having one, having a good time. So, you know, not something to laugh at. You know, you think, oh man, panic, I would, but you know. What's the yes to, Sean? You want to talk about it a little bit? Is that what the yes is for? Just put a 1 up if that's what you're talking about, so we don't get confused. 'Cause I don't want to misunderstand. Because I'm trying to watch it and I'm trying to draw at the same time, so you know how that can be. There we go. Alright, so then we'll make it some sliding doors. No, I asked if it was earlier today, and you said yes. Okay, I understand now. So the panic attack happened earlier today. Okay. Man, that's rough. That's really rough, dude. Were you like at home, or were you just minding your own business and then boom, just had a panic attack? And you take your time, because I know it takes a minute to type, so I know it's a little bit of a delay between what I'm saying and what comes up, because I've been peeking at my streams every now and then just to see, you know. I think that's very good for content creation and keeping an eye on the stuff. But while Sean's typing, I'm gonna spin real quick. So get us something real easy to talk about while he is typing. Oh. Actually, it almost landed on the same one. So I'll ask this question, since it basically landed on the same thing. For those of you that are here, which one was better, PlayStation or Xbox with role-playing games. Like, which one was better? No, I was coming from Walmart. Ooh, Walmart will do it to you, though. Hey, listen, that's the truth. Walmart will put you in a fit. That place is something else, man. I'm sorry that you ended up having to do that. I'm sure you were probably walking back home, 'cause I know you walk. Oh, man. Yeah, we were actually. Yeah, we were. We were actually talking about that. Funny. That door needs to be open. That's where the mess up is at. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we were talking about that. That was so. That's it's funny. Not funny that you had an issue going on, but let's see. Oh. Oh, was it a bad encounter with him? Maybe? I don't know. I hope not. That would be bad. I hope he didn't. I hope it wasn't like you guys got into an argument or anything, because I know sometimes arguments can cause people to go into that too, have panic attacks. Yeah, definitely be careful. Don't want anything happening to our mad ones out here, so you be careful. All right. No, but his vibes disturbed me a little. That's not good. That's not good, especially when someone's vibe puts you off like that. Damn, that's rough, man. That is rough. I've had to cut a lot of people in my life out because of that. Man, that's hard. I even had to cut family before. I'm not saying that that's what you should do. I'm not telling you what to do. I am just talking, okay? Let's all get that straight. I'm just talking. I've had people do things like that, hijack my life, or put me in a bad feeling. I've had family members make me feel a certain way I didn't want to feel. I had to separate myself from them. And there's nothing wrong with having to separate yourself from someone if they are causing an issue. Now, I'm not saying that this is what went on, because yet again, I wasn't there. I didn't see. I don't know. I'm just going by what I'm hearing, what I'm being told. I know a little bit more than most people, but that's my business, right? That's my business. Nobody else's. We'll leave it at that. But I will say, it sucks that the vibe was off, and that can do it. I can tell you, I've been around people in situations where the vibe was just not what it was supposed to be. I'm sorry. Yeah, But anyways, I've been around people who really just had something going on with them, and their vibe was just not what I was feeling at that time. And sometimes that can happen, and you know what you feel. Nobody can tell you what you know and what you feel. Something didn't feel right, and it made you feel some kind of way, and you felt a little bit off because of that. Hey, everybody's got their reason. I will put it this way: I'm a man that lives by the principle of that gut intuition is the guidance in your life. Okay, that's how I live my life. I feel something. That's one thing. That's a sure thing. You can be misled by your ears. You can see something that may be an illusion, but that gut feeling that you have of, hey, this is some shit. That ain't good. Oh, I need to go over there. That seems like what I need to do. That's your direction. That's what guides you through life. Because every time I went against that, something always went off. People, things, whatever. You know? But when I follow that, man, that's a whole different game. You know? Like a whole different game. And it will steer you wrong. Because it's like if you knew that there was, if you had an unction like something ain't right, and then you go out and look, boom, there's a fire. You know, like some people are more in tune than others. What is this, Sean Sweet? Your brother can stress you. Please no stress is something. Oh, your phone mistyped. I got you. Stress is something that can actually kill you. It can kill you. Not trying to scare anybody, not trying to be all, oh man, you know. No, I'm not trying to do any of that. I'm just speaking real here. We're doing real talk, and you know, this is, unfortunately, some people don't like real talk. Fine. Nah, I don't, you know, this may not be for you, and I understand that. But, you know, don't hate the artist. You know, well, don't hate the art. Just don't. You can hate the artist. I don't care. That's fine. But you know, appreciate my art. Yes, definitely, because my art's good. I know this. You can argue about many things, but you can't say my art's any slouchy shit. I can definitely say that. I can take that to the bank. And if you think so, that's fine. That's your opinion. But I know my stuff is good. But yeah, don't let somebody hijack you. Don't let them hijack you. If you're feeling happy, and someone's feeling their vibe is getting you off, don't be around that. You have a choice. You know, it's going to be a little bit harder, depending on whose situation it is. If you're just joining in, I'm actually doing a coloring book. It's called The Rusted West, right? And I'm working on a robbery here where everybody's robots. Okay, everything's robots. The horse is a robot. This man's a robot. This guy over here that's going to be a cop, he's a robot. You know, is a play on cowboys and the Wild West, but with robots. And it's not like a Westworld kind of deal. I'm not doing anything like that. It's more of a inspired, my take on robots, my own personal creation of robots. Nobody else's style I'm copying. This is all mine. Like it makes a big deal or anything, but some people like to know authenticity. You know, whose style are you going? I don't know were you copying? You know, that's fine. This is all from up here. You see these are antennas that download information from way up higher than you guys can see. I'm just traveling through here. I come far from beyond the stars. I am that man. Oh, you were watching debates? Yeah. I'm gonna say this. I know it wasn't good. I don't want to do that on here. We're here to have a good time. We don't want to talk about that shit. Because let's face it. It's like, yeah, it's like this. The situation that we have with leadership right now is like two men standing in an elevator, and both of them have World War II hand grenades, and they pulled the pin. Nobody else is in there. It's just those two. Will it explode? Will it stay? Nobody knows, right? That's kind of where we're at. That's my 2 cents on that. That's all you're going to get, and we're done. And you know what time it is? It's time to spin the wheel. But I will say this now, since we got a couple of people, I'll throw this last one up here. Which one had the better role-playing games, PlayStation or Xbox? And I'm not talking about JRPGs. Let's make that clear. Not JRPGs. Because that is a very closed market with the PlayStation. Okay? We all know that. That even if you don't play video games, you know that the Japanese market went to PlayStation for RPGs. I'm talking about role-playing games, which one had the better genre or versatility of them. Let you guys put that in the chat if you want to. And then once you do that, he's getting antsy over here. He kept yelling, "You need a spin." So we got it, okay? Cool. We did this last show. There we go. There we go. I got something. Oh, PlayStation? Sean says PlayStation. PlayStation had the better RPGs. Okay. You got one for PlayStation. Who else? Who else has got something? Anybody else? I know my gamers are in here. I know we got some mad ones that game. I know I'm not the only one. I know Sean's not the only one now. If you are new to the channel, thank you for being here. Just want to throw that shout out real quick. I know we got people from all over the world watching, so thank you for being here. We are working on the new coloring book, one of the pages here, trying to get that set. And we got some killer music going right now. Topic right now that we're talking about, if you're just tuning in. And I think we were finished with that because Sean threw a PlayStation. I think it's pretty much going to be a dead call on the PlayStation. So we're going to say PlayStation's the winner on that. The next one. This one's a touchy one. Let's see. I may have missed... Oh, there's so much red going on in here. Let's see. Thoughts on typical generals. Okay, there it is. I got it. I misspelled something and I couldn't understand it because I was trying to write it real quick. So the question is, thoughts on typical gender roles in a relationship. What are the thoughts of typical gender roles? Does that matter? Does it? What do you think? Ooh. See what happens here. I'm going to let you guys say what you're going to say. I'll tell you what I think when that comes up. I'll let you guys throw that in there. What is your thought on gender roles? Do they matter in a relationship? What do you think? And if you don't know, you don't know. It's fine. You ain't got to answer that if you don't know. Just say, I don't know. So that way I know, for those that are watching, we can go on ahead and scroll on to the next one. Don't want to take too much time on it, but I want to take some time on it, right? There we go. This is actually turning out to be quite nice. I like what's going on here. I like how I conveyed this whole picture here. It's very nice. There we go. All right. So now that man got dusted, and now I'm going to make this a little security bot, right? There we go. There we are. There we go. There you go. Me personally, I don't know. People have different situations. I mean, that's true. People do have different situations. I personally, I don't know. I don't think that really even matters. I think the biggest thing is what works for you and the other individual. Each person has to find what works for them and what happiness they can find within themselves. I don't think it really matters with that. I don't think that it's fair, though, for a person to roll over on someone. What I mean by that, if you're sick or you got something going on with you, that's a different thing. But don't entrap a person like, oh man, I beguiled that person, so now I got somebody that can just be, do whatever I want them to do, or, whatever. It's criminal to do that to people. Don't just like capture somebody just because of that. Just, that's not good. And if you've never been in that situation, good for you. Good for you. That you've never. I don't know what you're talking about, Mel. I don't know what you're talking about. I never had that issue. So, I guess I'm gonna have to look at this debacle later. Everybody wants to talk about. Oh man. There we go. Dadgummit. See, I need this torn part. Dang. Okay. You know what? Sometimes it doesn't work the way you want it to work. But then you have to make it work. I'm using this brush to make it look like it's ripped. Yes, that's what I needed. So, to make that look proper, now I just got to shrink it down just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Right? Boom. Now, the next thing is to get some gears. But what do you need gears for, Mel? I don't understand. Why would you need gears? Well, we need gears because what do you think they use for currency? I mean, they're robots. What do you think they use? You think they're going to use money like us? No, that's silly. If I can find my brush. Here we go. Find Mil's brush. Let's play that game again today. I know you guys like it. Anyways. So we already got, it doesn't matter about the situation. And I already said it doesn't matter. I think it just really just comes down to what preference works in your household. And I will put it this way. There's no shame in a man being able to cook because, you can't rely on everybody knowing how to cook. There was once upon a time I dated a girl that caught a pot of water on fire. I know what you're thinking. How did that happen? How did that happen? Well, I'll put it this way. Sometimes you can't put water in a stick of butter. I don't even remember what the dish was that was supposed to be made. Maybe stuffing, something. I don't know, right? But I do know that was left in there, right, unattended, okay, and set on high, and it was boiling. And boy, let me tell you what, when that bastard decided that it wanted to hit peak performance, it sure did. And man, it bubbled over. And then I see this flashing dancing stuff. You see how this is dancing in the back? Yeah, it was like that, but you just see it kind of off in a little nook room because the apartment had a little nook off apart, a little kitchen, right? And I see dancing orange. I'm like, that's quite bizarre. Go in there and the pot's raging on fire. Yeah, it was insane. Not everybody can cook. So I think it's important, unless if you just want to be a dude that just wants to eat ramen noodles and hamburger patties, just no bun, just patty. What's wrong with that, man? I don't see nothing. No, maybe for carb reasons, but I bulk up and whatnot. You know what I mean. Don't be that man. What'd you have for dinner tonight, Chuck? I just ate a can of peanut butter. A whole can. Whole thing. Now, what was I looking for? Oh, yes, that's right, the bolts. But I think those are... Were they here? No. Where are they? Huh. I thought they were here. And they were not. That's okay, because I need these anyways. I need these tubes. Give this man some piping. Give him some pipe. Gotta give him some pipe. Gotta give him some of this. There we go. There's got some wires. And we gotta find those. Where are they? Are they over here? No, 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 no. Is this it? No. Well, shit. Yet again, misplaced. But it's right in my face somewhere, I'm sure. You know, I was thinking about this song. I heard this song earlier, and I was like, I wonder if I put it on random will I hear it. Yeah, I sure did. I can't find it. Whatever. Screw it. I don't care. Damn. I want to say screw it, but no. Anyways, we'll just... There it is. Let's see. Mac and cheese is what she was cooking. Maybe, I don't even know. It's been something. It was just silly. It made no sense. It was so silly. Shit, man. What did I do? And see, this is from. Or there we go. Man, I hate when I do that. Where is it? Hold on. No. Nope. When will you ever get this cleaned up, Meryl? I don't know. Whenever I actually got time. I got so many damn things, and I have people asking me for commission work. I've been keeping that kind of quiet because I have a problem with people paying me, and I don't want to be on here complaining. But I'll say I will say at least two out of 10 try to pull this mess. I don't understand that. You'll pay the deposit, and then you'll just say, I don't even want it now. Why? I don't know. And then, but you can keep the deposit. I mean, I got the painting, like, is ready to go. Like, I just need you to pay me. Can't. And I think that they're just trying to get all free, not having to pay. Just trying to skip out so they don't have to pay, and I don't put up with that kind of BS. So, you know, I think that's just a side effect of that. Gotta be careful, man. People always want to act crazy. Where in the hell did it go? See, this is what's irritating me, because I saw this like 2 days ago. I couldn't get away from it. Like, it just kept popping up, and now I can't even find it to save my life. And someone was like, oh man, I'm going to do you right now, bang. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm just going to be dead because I can't find it. Where is it? And it doesn't help that it's in Japanese either. Okay, so we got bullet holes, so that's a good thing. Okay, so we're getting closer. Hey, yeah, there's some fire, there's some spine. Webbing, okay. Damn, that's not where the gears are at? Fuck. Ah, shit. Like I kick myself in the ass right now. Where are my gears? Oh, well, I can't find my gears, guys, so I don't know what happened to them. I think it may have been deleted. It could have been gone because I can't find them. And I know exactly where it should have been. And there's no... Ah, here we go. Hold on. Hey, there they are. They just didn't go far enough. There we go. Nope. Man. I need to rename that whole thing and just call it bot parts. What a dumb thing. Silly. That bot didn't make it? No, that bot got smoked. He got smoked and the bag got hit and there's you know, he's trying to grab the bag and there's, you know, all these bolts and all their loot falling out there in the street, right? Yep, and then he just snatches it and it tears. And then that guy comes out blasting and he gets both legs shot off and his whole head gets blasted. And then here he comes flying through on that rocket horse. And that's why he's able to grab the bag, and that's why the bag is tearing open, because he snatches it. I got speed lines to add to them, so that makes sense. I know where those are at least. I gotta turn this around. There we go. Let's see if I can tilt this just right without losing any of... There we go. I want the emphasis to be here on how fast this is going, right? I think we got that conveyed. I think we understand how fast we're going now. Yeah. Alright, let's tilt it up. Oh man. Yeah, he got dusted. He's through. Oh yeah, that's some other stuff. That's some other stuff. Time to spin. Uh-oh. What do we land on now? Oh, it says Mad One's pick. So you guys get to pick the next topic that we get to talk about. So, who's going to be the person for the Mad Ones that's going to throw up your topic to talk about? I'll let you put up whatever you want to up there. Within reason, don't get me deplatformed. Don't be an ass, right? Somebody might be out there be like, yes, this is my opportunity to be diabolical. There we go. Vampires or lichens? Oh, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. Vampire or lichen? I mean, there are pros and cons to both. I mean, granted, vampires, I mean, yes, you got the whole mystery and the exoticness of that. I mean, not to say that there isn't that with, you know, werewolves, or that there couldn't be. That's very possible. Doesn't specify that all werewolves can't be the same, sexy or whatnot. It is very possible. I've never read much literature with it, but I'm sure somebody has, right? So, I would say myself personally, I like vampires. I do. I like vampires. I have looked into werewolves more of late. Not just because of this conversation, but I have looked into them more over the last, I would say probably since mid to late last year. I didn't really pay much attention to them before, but it's interesting. Very interesting character type. You know, didn't realize how strong they were. Very strong. Very capable. Vampires. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. But also, one of the reasons why I like vampires, I will say probably for myself, I want to show how much of a nerd I am. I've played for quite some time. I was playing Vampire the Masquerade, the tabletop game. But not only was I tabletop gaming, I was actually doing the LARP, the live action role play. Half of what I'm wearing was part of that guard. I was a scientist. I was a, if I remember correctly, I think a Malkavian scientist that was trying to figure out how to become a daywalker. That was my character. I was doing experimentations on both vampires and humans. Yeah, it was fun. Needless to say, I didn't get to stay with the group I was trying to play with for very long. Not my fault. I didn't mind the roleplay. Roleplay was great. I was able to keep up. I think it was conflict of interest with people. and group, you know, which one is stronger? Ooh, that's a good question. Well, are definitely a liking fan. You know more about them. I know vampires are strong. Depending, they're the strongest that they're ever going to be when they're first turned. Like, however powerful they were when they're first turned into a vampire, when they have that new thirst, is basically almost a glimpse into like their maximum capability until it like dies down. But on the other hand, too, they're the most dangerous when they haven't had any blood. Vampires usually within like, depending who's writing the story. Let's get that straight. Depending whose story you're listening to, usually it's about a day or two that they can go without blood. Some have said up to a week or a month, depending on who's writing what. But they get stronger because they're in a blood, like their bloodthirst makes them very, very strong. I think lichens they're changed by the moon. I'm not sure how their arc works. I guess that would depend on their age and experience. See, that's the thing. I was wondering. I guess age would have to deal with it and experience, because they're still animal, even though that they're humanoid animal, right? Like they're able to turn. So I mean, there's still a difference. I guess you could say, like mass and depth. Like you're dealing like a vampire. You got to realize a vampire is literally a dead body. Like, I mean, it's nothing there. It's like, yes, it's a very strong corpse. So there's limitations to it. I think that's also the reason why they don't cross water. And depending who writes it, right? Some of them can't cross water or whatever, because they'll sink. And I think that's because they're a corpse. They don't have any like actual buoyancy to them. That's the reason why they sink to the bottom. That's just my opinion. As for Vikings or werewolves, they age because they're still organic. They're still a beast. So as they get older, yeah, they'll get stronger, but there's also a drop-off point because of that. So I think both have equal pros and cons. The only thing with vampires, though, out of the two, vampires have to rely on a outside retainer of some sort. And I mean that not in the sense of like, you know, they need to have somebody out there. Maybe retainer was the wrong terminology for it, but they need someone to watch them, need someone to take care of them while they're in slumber, you know, unless they're heading off. Lycans, on the other hand, they don't have to deal with that because, of course, they walk in the day. Hence, if you follow the story of Underworld, that's why they used to say that they kept them as guards during the day and all of that, right? So, but I can see that being very possible. But yeah, they would have. I mean, once you get to the water, a vampire is pretty much useless at that point. As much as I like vampires, I know the limitation. They hit that water, that's it. They're done. That's it. There's no getting around that. That is a thing. Vampires can't get past that water, and you know, so that's where they would gain victory. You know, I don't. Interesting. I like that. Vampire or Lycan. That was a good one. Let's see. I read a series where vampires come from nano experiments in Atlantis before it sank. I mean, I could see that too. I could see that as well. That's very possible. That's very possible. That's a very interesting concept for a story. But I can see that being a thing. Genetically mutating, because you got to think, it's like being, oh man, well, it would be like a blood disorder. Like you would basically be giving them a blood disorder, because that would be the only reason why they would have to consume blood. So this is like absolutely, I have one of those Miyoki cups, right? This sucker has been sitting with ice in it for like over 5 hours, and it's like I'm like drinking out of a glacier. It's so cold. Man, my head hurts right now. Just give me a second. Shit. That I did myself in. Oh man. Yeah, that was good. Water, man. You can never beat it. There's nothing much on this planet that can beat water. Boy, look at that. That's something. That's something. Here we go. Going to make a door here. Put a badge on him, make him like the sheriff or some kind of mess. Ain't no just gonna be some vigilante out here with blaster hands. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Very interesting. Yes, that is. That's a very interesting sounding book. I've never read a book like that. I have read practically almost all the Vampire Hunter D novels. Man, if you have never read Vampire Hunter D, dude, you're doing yourself a disservice. You guys need to check that out. I'm throwing that plug in there. Vampire Hunter D. You can get it on practically any platform. Amazon's got it for their Audible. Man, look, that story is something. You guys need to check that out. You're sleeping on it. If you have never checked it out, you need to. What's that? No cap? Yeah. Bang. There we go. Alright. So let's see what our cowboy looks like. Man, what a terrible heist. It's called Gone Wrong. Yeah, I like that. That's a perfect name for that. Gone Wrong. And I think we did pretty well. We got here to 9:30 and got it done, right? Let's save it. These will be on sale soon on the Etsy store. If you like what's going on, you want to help the channel out, go on ahead and hit that tag up there that's pinned. You can tip if you would like to. Any donations would be greatly appreciated going to the channel. Helps out with many different things. You know, cameras, all that stuff. Paint, all those fun things. Canvases, you know. And for those of you that have, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate that. I'm tired of the song. You know, that sounded like if there was a Tron, if that was a Tron, like, you know, scene where it was just riding away with, you know, just that's all it sounded like. And then it came right back where they, oh yeah, that's better. Then it came right back to where they were originally at. Boom, we're done. Okay, now we're gonna save that, right? Okay, cool. So this is what I want to look at next. Ooh, gotta give it a second because it's gonna try to act funky because I got so much going on. Ooh, good. Man, sometimes these things... Oh, that sucked. Hold on. Let me open this. So let's see here. Alright, let me see what we got here. Running with Melvin, the man. Okay, outside. Got that. Gone wrong. And that goes up here. Let's go up one. Bump, bump. Ruststone. That's the name of the coloring book. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 so far. That's gonna be, yeah, got about 5 pictures so far out of the book. I think Ruststone's gonna have maybe about 10. I think we're gonna do about 10 because these pictures are really detailed. Okay, these pictures are really detailed. So I think you'll be able to have. No, actually, got that wrong. Got that wrong. We got one more down here. Where is she? Where's the lady on the piano? Oh, here she is, Sally. Yeah, I got Miss Sally. Yeah, Miss Sally. Oh, yes, Miss Sally. You know, you guys have seen the time lapse of her, you know, on the piano. So yeah, we got some nice stuff. It's gonna be an awesome coloring book. I hope you guys are gonna enjoy that. So let's finish this. Let's go see what's going on with this man up here. There we go. Now I'll fill that in, right? There we go. I'm just gonna fill this in so it makes sense. There we go. Stretch. Right there, stretch. Run it all. No sleep, jump Rex. Might wreck. I stretch. Right there, flex. Stretch. Yes, Rex. Run it all. Power, intensity. Run it on. Power, intensity. It's time to run it on. Yeah, see. Power, no sleep, no rest. Been there before, know that, man. The picture on the wall. What is that? The pictures on the wall. Yeah, yeah. Because I do a lot of mad art, right? So I just wanted to put that, like, I'm just in the study, just reflecting. And then this weird bozo punches a hole and climbs in. He's like, I'm Mad Mel. It's just, I'm Mad Mel. And then it's like, right, he's ready. He just wants more. He's there. He's just in the wall waiting for Mel, waiting for the madman to do something. He's waiting. He's like, are you gonna draw? Are you gonna draw? Oh, by the way, this is a facility detonator, right? This isn't like some lightsaber or anything. No, that's hard switch. All he does is push that button and the whole facility goes off. Yeah, it's a contingency plan in case if things get too crazy in the facility. We got to get everybody right quick. That's the get right fast button. So gotta have one, right? Deformed faces, yeah. There's a bunch of crazy stuff back there, ain't it? There we go. There we go. There we go. Good stuff. We got this man. That man's not having a good time. You can see it in his face. Maybe he's having a great time. There we go. Blue and not blue. There it is. Cool. Ah, come on. There we are. Now we need to do something about the floor. There it is. I would love to have a chair like this. I ain't gonna lie, guys. This chair is awesome. One day. I have to have a dream. I have to have an aspiration. Gotta have some reason. There we go. Oh man, I knew that was brewing for a minute. I knew it was coming, I just didn't know when. There we go. You know what's cool? You guys got to watch me do this in real time. Everybody else is going to get to see this by just, you know, the end of the time lapse. You don't get to see they don't get to see what you guys get to see. The work, the put together. How precise I have to be with this. You get to look behind the curtain a little bit. The Iron Curtain. There we are. One last dash. Mrs. Dash. There we are. I guess it's time to spin again. Spin time. Good stuff. Where are we going to land now? Okay. Now, we did this last time, and I just asked a simple question, which one was better? Right. Okay. Here, I got a good one. I like the round table, end table. Yeah, it is pretty neat. Had one once upon a time like that. But I know what we're going to do. This is how we'll do it. Last time I asked which one was better. Marvel or DC. What did you guys prefer? Now I landed on the same question, but I want to change it this time. Which one has the better stories? Marvel or DC? I'll let you guys take your time with that. Which one writes the better stories? Marvel or DC? And I know if I said tell me why, that would be asking a little too much, but if you really want to do your actually thing, it's on the table. You can tell us why too if you really want to get technical. But which one has the better stories? Which one does the better job at writing? There we go. Oh, that music is ill. There it is. Yeah. Dang. Oh, that's why. It was at 100 and something. That had no chill to it. No chill. I like both, but I picked Stanley. You think Stanley did a better job? That's who you personally pick? Okay. I get that. I get that. Anybody else? Oh, I know some of you mad ones are just sitting there just like, Mel, I know. I'll tell you why. You're typing, you're like, give me a moment. I'm almost done. There we go. Uh-oh. Music. Whoa. Because I also have... Let's see, what do you have? Oh yeah, he's always had a part in his movies. Yeah, I have to say that's always been pretty interesting to be like a Easter egg in your own stuff. All right. So after this week, I'm going to take it easy on the cowboy stuff. I think next week I'm going to do something different. So I won't be doing the normal cowboy coloring book stuff unless that's what you guys like. I was going to go move on to something else. Start working on some other stuff. But that was the plan. There we are. There we go. I can see the resemblance a little bit. Kinda. Kinda, sorta. Man. I just had a hankering for like some candy. I want some candy. I want to give me some candy. You give me a minute to get some candy? I know where my candy's at. I'll be right back. Hold on. Oh. Ahoy! I'm back. I got some Jolly Ranchers. Or Lifesavers, actually. Oh, wow, they're purple. Go figure, right? There we go. Cheers, almost done. You know, I never ask for anything really like gaudy and gross. Like I usually have most of my stuff is tasteful, right? But I ain't gonna lie. Once we get big enough, I'm gonna have a chair like this, damn it. I'm gonna have the Mad One's chair. This is gonna be awesome. Mel, why would you need a chair like that? Man, let me tell you what. Not only is it classy, but it's pretty. Look at that. Look at that. All that purple. Boy. Can't wait. Cannot wait. Oh, there we go. So this is all like the flat color for it. There we are. So there's this game I've been playing recently called Metal Storm. It's on Epic. And it's a flying game. I think I mentioned it to you guys maybe before, maybe not. Well, I've been trying really hard to play this game. I've been having a struggle with it. Not for what you think. I'm really good at the game. So much so, I think I almost got reported today. I had this guy pop up in my game. I don't know how, because, you know, it's like an open-ended, like, server. So, I mean, these people are all over the place. But I ended up in the same room with the guy. And, I don't know. I stomped his ass in that game. Because I'm a pretty good pilot. I think so. I'll put it this way: any and every flying game or game that involves flying, I'm usually the one that's flying. Hey, Skull, how you doing? Thank you for showing up. So yeah, so I've been playing this game. There's people that are playing that are much higher level than me. I took down this squad that had 3 F-16s. And a star something. These are like level 10, level 11 planes. I'm using a level 1 plane. The first plane you get. And you know, yes. Yes. Nice. And the problem with that is the fact that I'm tearing them up, like, really bad. Like, it's dumb. It's insane how badly I'm ripping these dudes apart. And I recorded some footage. I'm gonna try to piece that together after we get done with the stream tonight. I will probably put that up on the Sigma Shadow page. If you look on the actual page here, you'll see the boys. You'll see Sigma Shadow. Check it out probably the next day or so. Probably be something new. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's dumb. Like, now I'm not trying to get a big hit. No, not at all. Like, I don't even want that. I want to, I just go in there and trying to have a good time. But I've been playing Ace Combat since the very first one. Okay? I don't even know what damn number they're on now. But just to give some context to what's going on here. So I've been playing Ace Combat for a long time. And I would be considered proficient at that game. So it's kind of bad when I wiped the whole team out. That happened, like, I don't know, earlier this week. Yeah, I think it was like Monday I played. And I wiped the whole team out. I had 1,062 points. Their team had 100. It was terrible. And I felt bad. I felt bad because I was dominating that whole entire game. And, I know it's a video game. You're like, damn, Mel, it's just a game. Yeah, I know, but shit. It's kind of bad, though. I got in there and just stomped everything. No, you're just talking shit. No, I'm not. If any of you mad ones are in here that have seen me fly, let the audience know what I'm talking about. See, I'm trying to keep this from being a multimedia stream. Trying to keep the focus directly on just doing art, but yeah. You know, this song makes me like think about when you know, when you were like young. Some of you might already be young. Like, what are you talking about? Like when I was a baby? No, not when you're a baby. If you're young, you know, you'll know what I'm talking about. You're doing stuff, yeah, but it's just like not a care. Like, whatever. I don't care. You know, that feeling. Some people feel like they don't have that anymore. Nah, I wouldn't say you don't have it. It's just different now, you know? Oh, poo. Murder in the Sky, yeah, it's rough. Used to feel that way. I can scream twice as high. Take a look. I got a luck. I'm shooting you down. You tried to shoot at me. There's my flares banking around. I hit you with a machine gun. now you're done. Yeah, that's how that song would go. You know, let's see. Used to feel that way. I understand. You know. Ooh, look at that. And that's just flat color. I haven't done any type of special stuff. See, you'll hear that a lot with digital work. And I ain't saying anything bad about it, because there's people that be like, I've been doing it for 20 years and I've been, you know, and all that kind of mess. Fine. That's fine. You know, nothing wrong with that. Glad that you've been doing it for that long. Much appreciated for you and your work. But if you do it right, you can get your flat color in without having to really jeopardize or compromise what you're doing. You know, you can go right on ahead. Boom. Let's get back in here, you see? And then you can just go on ahead and, you know, all the details already there. That's what I do on the second layer. I do all the darkening in and all that mess, so I can cut by and shade differently. But everybody has a different technique. Okay, so everybody's got a different technique, and I want to tell you guys that because, you know, the voice, yeah. You know, Demetra likes the troll voice. I usually use that voice for like, and it's not like in a troll way. Like if you're asking a legitimate question, like how do you do that, or what is this, or how'd you come up with that idea? I don't mind that, but if you want to, but the moment that you sit there and start, well, I know. Okay, well I mean, you know, that's fine. We're supposed to be a community, and a community is supposed to try to help each other. Well, I'm giving kept love. No, you just come over here just to stick your thumb in my eye. There's a way to do things. There's a proper way to do things. You can do things in a proper way. What's that? You know, be upfront, be truthful. Don't try to hurt somebody. Don't just go there just maliciously trying to just screw someone's day up. You know, just have the conversation. But you know, you can finesse it differently. You can give somebody a hard truth without having to kick their ass. I mean, you know. But yet again, what do I know? All right, I'm just an artist. I don't know anything.
So nation fandom, side by side like Hov and yeah. Yeah, them guys will stand up, breaking through your sound box at any time of day. Look at what the brand up, now we in the skybox and we floating through the airways.
There's two cats fighting? That's crazy. See, alley cats, that's a whole different type of creature. You know, like, people don't realize cats are designed killing machines. Like, you know, their eyes face forward. But I'm not surprised. Alley cats can be rough. You don't ever want to mess with an alley cat, you know. You gotta be careful. You can get yourself messed up. Because I've been around people who have tried messing with certain animals. Yeah, no, not all animals should be messed with. Some should be just left alone. You know, this music playing right now has that Adult Swim kind of feel to it. You know, like early in the morning, like that 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Yeah, a whole type of breed. Yeah. Yeah. They have, I think there's, well, and that also depends on if it's like, I think, what is it, one of those Maine Coon? Like they get really big. They can almost get to the size of like a small dog. Those damn cats are insane. Those things are crazy. And if one of those are out and about, that thing is eating other cats. And that's what's happening. Hopefully it's not the case, but if that sucker gets loose and he's out there and it's one of those, yeah, that guy's gonna be feeding off of his own kind. It's kind of annoying at night. I'm trying to sleep. Oh, I'm sure. Two things are terrible about cats. Cats either fighting in the alley or if they're trying to mate. And that's a horrible sound. I hate that. I don't like it. It's terrible. I think it's the worst thing. Or a female cat in heat. Because I had one that wasn't fixed at one point in time. And that was the most annoying meow I've ever heard. It's like, row, row. I'm like, good grief. Sounds like a Norelco razor that's just jammed. Like if the blade was half jammed in the machine and it was turned on turbo and you just can't get the blade out. Like it just, you know, it just sounds like that. Sucked, man. I couldn't stand it. I was losing my mind. They're loud as hell. Hell yeah, they're loud as hell. Yeah. Yeah, those suckers are loud. You're not gonna get no sleep. The only way to get sleep, I guess, would be like, I don't know, call somebody. But then they're going to try to euthanize them, which is terrible. I don't know, man. Let me ask you guys a question. Do I need to change my intro music? Is this stupid? I like it, but I don't know if it's too much. I don't know what I need for the stream. Does it need to have an opening video? I don't know. Do I need to do anything different? Just leave it the hell alone. Because I feel like I'm gonna NyQuil. Yeah. Yeah, NyQuil. I mean, but that might kill them too. I mean, I don't know. You like it? Okay. I changed the pictures today. You might want to check it out later. Yeah, I got some different pictures. It almost looks like it actually looks like some type of, I don't know. It looks like some type of sanitarium, for real. Sanitarium. Okay. Now we got that. Now it's time to go to the next layer. Okay, now we gotta do the shading. And then after that, then I gotta do the highlight. Okay, so don't get mad if it starts looking weird or you start like, what's going on? No. You know, I gotta do this. I guess I could leave it flat if I really wanted to. I gotta cut my mustache, because now it's starting to become a problem. Cool. So Skull Eater likes the opening. Anybody else you guys think you like the opening? Should I keep it, change it? What you think? I'm just asking. Not doing anything serious. I just was doing some changing and editing and looking at some stuff earlier. And I thought, why not? I'm going to ask the mad ones, what do they think? I wonder if this is what it sounds like in Bowser's Castle. It's just moping around because Peach ain't there. You know. She needs to quit playing around too, boy. She's getting everybody all messed up. Yeah, everybody knows she likes Bowser. Get out of here. You know. Playing dirty games, man. Got Mario all mixed up. Mario don't know what he's doing. He thinks he's winning. No, he ain't winning. She keeps running off with this dude. Oh no, he kidnapped me. Shit, get out of here. Princess Peach is running off. Running off. Gone. See you later. Bye. Yeah, that's what she's doing. She's getting some gone. Bye. Yeah, like that. That's Princess Peach right there. And then there goes Mario doing drugs, climbing in the sewer, right? Man, that girl's got him all messed up. Look at Mario. He's over here eating mushrooms, climbing in sewers. Peach got that man mixed up really bad. Ugh. Yep, Mario on them mushrooms. That's right. Mario on the mushrooms again. Luigi tried to help him. But you know, Luigi said, forget this, I want to go get my own thing. So then he did. He went out there and got his own thing. Met, you know, her cousin. They did, you know, they were having a great time until he bought that mansion. The brothers had a hard time, man. They just couldn't get right. There's no get right for them. All right. Look at that. Yeah, now we got something happening. Next layer. So from here, I'm gonna lock these. Okay. Alright, so from here, what we're going to do is we're going to do some lighting, and I want to do little white outline, and I'm going to get a little bit of detail, like a detail type brush, right? Here's a question for you guys. You guys want me to teach you how to do any, like how to draw, or show you guys anything, like do teaching lessons? Because I've been asked maybe I should try to teach. I think I suck at teaching people stuff. I really do. I don't think I'm that great at it. And I don't really want to screw up my platform by doing something that you guys don't like. And then everybody like, God, man, why did you do that? You suck. That wasn't great. That was trash. You know, I don't want to be in that situation. But, if you guys were interested, I could try. I'd be willing to give it a shot. I know some of you are artists already, so I don't know what I could bring or show you guys. I don't know what I could do. Maybe there's something. I think you should try it even if it doesn't work out. Alright. Oh man, I'm trying to think. That's gonna make me have to reach into my hat a little bit. I'm like, where would I start? I did one video. It got a decent response. I think like 300 something views on it. That was early in the game. I was like, man, I'll try something. But yeah, I guess I could do definitely with a calligraphy pen. Like I could do something more with the actual stuff like painting and things like that, which I don't think everybody has access to digital things, but I could definitely show on pencil and paper. I can show you guys on pencil and paper. I think everybody's able to get that. When would you guys think that would be a good time to try doing that? Would you be like willing to do that starting in September? Granted that the world isn't destroyed and we're all still here, right? You know, gotta say that since that's like a damn thing, you know, that's a thing in our lifetime. So granted we're still here rocking and rolling. Would you guys like to do that in September? Because I'm going to be taking that trip soon and I won't be here. I'll be back near the end of July, but I'm just curious. Let me know. That'd be fun though. I think we'd have a great time. So I'm trying to get used to compliments, right? And which I'm kind of very modest when it comes to my work. I don't talk about my work much, especially around other people. Like I talk to you guys, you know, but new people or whatnot, I don't talk about it much. It's not that I'm shy or afraid. I have this thing now. I think it's just because I've gotten older and I just don't like being disrespected. But I have a tendency to disengage with people sometimes when I try to talk to them, and then the first thing that happens is it's like, oh, you know, they want to hear their self-talk. They'll cut you off. They'll intervene, so forth, so on, right? So, I don't know. I guess it's been handicapping me because a lot of times I'll talk to someone, they might be interested in my work, and I shrug it off. And the reason why I shrug it off is because I'm used to, hey, oh, you're an artist. Yeah, okay, well, what kind of art do you do? And I'm like, well, I do digital, mixed media, painting, and illustration work. Oh, okay. And for real, yeah. And yeah, for real. And you know, and then I'm like, oh man, here we go. They're gonna be like, oh well, I've never seen anything like that. Do you do normal art? I'm like, what exactly is normal art? Like, what are you talking about? Like normal art? All art is bizarre and strange. That's what art is the perception of someone's mind of the reality that they live in. Even if it is something abstract, you're taking from yourself and abstracting that to make whatever it is. And it's just, you know, sometimes And also the other thing too is that they'll just, oh well, no, they don't understand. They don't understand. So what's the first thing they do? They just loud talk you. So then I'll stop engaging. And I just and then when they're like, oh well, what do you blah 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 whatever. Oh well, I don't have anything else to say. You can talk. No, it don't matter. I always divert back to them. And then before long, I just run them in a circle like a merry-go-round, and then they don't ask me questions anymore. And I don't like that, but, it's how long do you have to tell somebody, yes, I'm an illustrator, yes, I'm an artist. Yes, I make money with things. It's not as much as I would like it to, but that's my damn business, not theirs. There are sometimes it's kicking ass, and there are sometimes it's not. And right now it's not, because everybody's out there doing stuff. But I guarantee you, I'll throw a sale or do some shit near Christmas, fall, whatever, booming again. So, there are up times and down times, like anything. So it's one of those things. Like most people, I know that they want to know and they don't understand, and that's fine. But sometimes it gets irritating. Like, do you want to understand, or are you just trying to just antagonize me until you find something? But I digress. That's just me ranting like a madman, because I'm mad. But I like my crowd. I like my people. And it don't matter. I mean, You gotta be a little nuts to be in here, right? You gotta be this crazy to be in here. I know I say it every week, but I really do enjoy my group. 189 of us strong. Shit, can you believe that? 189 subscribers now. That's amazing. I'm pumped. I ain't even gonna lie to you guys. I am really pumped. It's amazing that, at one point in time I didn't think it would be this much. I didn't even think I would even get to this point. Look, you can't always say never, right? I used to be a firm believer in all that's bullshit. Nah, that's a real thing. You can't never say never. That's a firm thing. I can tell you guys that. Take that to the bank. You can deposit that. Never say never. I'm starting to believe that now. I used to think that was hogwash, but you can't say that. And I think if old Sean's on here, you might remember what I used to say. I'm never going to get married. I never thought I would, and sometimes it's good to be wrong. Sometimes it's good to be wrong. Also, it's, you don't want to sell yourself short. Never want to sell yourself short in anything that you do. Always try to do the best you can and know your worth. Know your worth. I'm gonna go lay my old bones down. Congrats on your subscribers. Thank you. And thank you very much, Dimitri, for being here. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Thank you for coming by. Oh man, it's almost time for us to shut down. We got about 5 minutes. Well, take a look here in just a second. What you guys thinking so far of this picture? You think this is going to get some viral hits? This is what I'm going to do after this. I'm going to throw this up on a short, right? I'm going to back it up, give it a little glow, give it a little hit of some stuff, some texture, like that. A little boom, a little boom, a little boom, right? Oh, that's sexy. Man. Boy, get out of here. 2 things I am going to have. Proclaiming this. And I'll teach you guys this too. Manifestation. Speak positive. Your life will be positive. I'm living that. I'm going to start living that more. Used to think that that was shit too. Learning new stuff, guys. Learning new stuff. Just telling everybody once I learn it. Boom. That right there. This chair. Look at this. Look at this. Two things. I want to find a chair that looks like this. And I want to put that up there. And once this comes down, I'm going to get that neon sign that says Mad Mel. Art with Mad Mel. That sucker's going on that wall. Right next to that platinum YouTube button right there. I'm calling it platinum. You hear me? Platinum. We're going to be kicking ass so hard, we're going to get platinum up there. But if I even just get a gold or a silver, I'll be happy with that too. But you know, you got to set up a high, you got to set up a goal. But you got to be content with where you can get to, because sometimes you can get there and sometimes you may not be able to. But just because you're not able to that way doesn't mean that that's the end of your dream. It just means that that wasn't the actual end goal where you're supposed to be. It took me a long time to realize that. Took me a long time to realize that. I like this. I'm going to save it. I'm going to work on this probably tomorrow. I'm going to chill tonight and probably take another video of me shooting down other fighter pilots. But you know what, guys? Thank you for being the best part of the show. I greatly appreciate you being here. I hope you guys have fun. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves today. If this is your first time being here and you like the content I create, hit that subscribe button somewhere around here. Wherever it's at. Over there. 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 Don't know where. But anyways, you'll see it or whatnot. But just hit that subscribe button if you like the content I make. Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays. 8 p.m. Central Time. Sundays I paint. Actually, no. Here's what's going to happen. You don't know what I'm going to do from day to day. Depending on what I'm feeling. Normally I'm going to do painting on Sunday. But I might do paintings during the week. See you, Skull Eater. I might do paintings during the week because I got a lot of paintings I need to finish. So, hey, bye, Duchess. You guys have a good night. Thank you for being here. But we will see what happens. Like I said, these may be things that are happening in fall. Because summer right now is a little hectic. But if anything, Sundays we may be painting outside because I'm getting commissions for larger pieces. And I do think if this one client wants to go with it, I might be doing like a 56-inch canvas, like a real big one. Huge. Thing's massive. Okay? So that's going to be something. That's going to be something. Might have to even use 2 easels to hold it together if I do it in the house. Now that it's going to take up practically almost all that room over there. So, but anyways, mad ones, you guys take it easy. I will see you later. As always, be mad. Embrace the madness. I will see you soon, okay? Check out the Etsy store if you haven't already. I will see you Sunday. All right. Bye.